Hey guys, it's Rebecca here. Some of you may know me, some of you may not, but that's okay. So, I'd just like to say, you're beautiful. Yes, I don't know you. You probably don't know me, but you're beautiful whether you believe it or not. Now, this is kind of hard for me to say, to tell my story on Facebook and especially on YouTube. But I thought people should know. People should know that there is cyberbullying out there. Yes, probably everyone's heard it on the news. Oh, what's the difference? It's just cyberbullying. Who cares? I care. I lost one of my friends to cyberbullying. She committed suicide. Do you want one of your friends to commit suicide? No, I don't think so. Yes, I have enemies. I have people I hate, but I would never wish suicide upon anybody. Death upon anybody. It's just pathetic. So, I'm 16 this year in July. Woo! How fun does that sound? I'm getting my driver's license on my birthday. I get a car, and I'm graduating next year. It all sounds exciting because I'm nearly finished school. Woo! So I look pretty happy, don't I? Since, yeah. Well, actually, I'm really not. Now, people, yeah, go ahead, call me attention-seeking whore, but I don't care anymore. Do you honestly think I would care after all the stuff I've been getting from other people? No. So, I'll just take you back to a little time last year, about July 11th, well, July 15th, around about the end of July. The first 2 terms were for it. I was perfectly fine. I was a funny, happy teenager. Like, you could just go to school, walk in school, and you'll be like, hey, that's Rebecca. She's pretty funny. Yeah, she looks really happy today. That used to be me. I used to randomly dance. I'd shout at everybody. Shout, like, funny way, if you get what I mean. Shout at everybody, laugh, dance around, talk to everybody. Except when it hit to the end of July. After my birthday. Which is on the 1st of July, by the way. It was, yeah. I hit a rough patch. It's hard for me to talk about it because I don't really like my past. Yeah, I had some good times, but I also had some really bad times back then. It was probably July the 20th, 7:45 p.m. My family and I, we were fighting a lot. The biggest regret I've had was July the 20th was the first day I started cutting myself. I wasn't just talking like cutting on your legs and that. I was actually cutting deeply on my arms because I hated who I was. I'd go into the mirror and cry every day because I was being bullied so much. Yes, I was bullied before, but and my friends were being bullied too. But this was in year 8. My friends, they were being bullied in year 8. And yeah, I know one of my best friends, she ended up cutting herself with broken glass. I told her to stop, and after what I saw she went through, I promised myself I would never do that. But it was July 20th. I started cutting myself for the first time, and I regret it. because now I have to go around with these scars on my hands and my arms. It just ruins your life. You wake up in the morning, you don't want to be in awake. You don't want to wake up in the morning. I have I like, yeah, some of my scars have really healed pretty good, but I always walk around with that memory, just knowing what I did to myself. I used to write words on my arms, what I thought about myself, and how others thought of me. I wrote ugly and fat all over my arms, and they're ruined. I ruined my body because I was so depressed and because everyone was bringing me down. I just want you to know that you're beautiful, whether you believe it or not, and that cutting isn't an option. I did it because I felt like I was alone. It was March 30th, 2010. No, yeah. 2010. At that time, I was dating the most amazingest guy I ever knew, Jay. On March 30th, even though we were only dating like a month, he asked me out on his birthday. He said I was his birthday wish. He passed away. He passed away in a car accident. Yes, I know you're probably thinking, oh, why is she crying over that? That's just pathetic or stupid. But he meant the world to me. He really did. Some people don't know who I am, yes. Some people do. But ever since year 8, I was always put down. I never even thought of hurting myself. I didn't even think of cutting myself. But I have. It only stopped like 3 months ago. I just want you to know that you're beautiful. I don't care what anybody says. My best friend had to see what I went through, and I was hurting her. I lost a lot of friends because of it. It's hard because I wake up every day knowing that there's going to be scars on my arms. Even though they healed, they're always there. They're there whether you see them or not. You look in the mirror and you just hate yourself because you know what you did was so stupid. You just need to realize that cutting isn't an option. There's not self-harm isn't an option. Everything was fine 3 months ago. I started getting help. I was on the phone every day to Lifeline and Kids Helpline. They helped a lot. Lifeline mostly helped me a lot. I got over my depression. I was finally a happy person. And only a couple of days ago, even last night, I was receiving so much hate from everybody. This whole year I was trying to be positive, trying to do everything positive so I would have a better life, but I've been put down. Like, there's only a certain amount of hate you can receive until you totally break down. Yes, I've had emotional breakdowns before, especially at school. But I was told to go cut myself, go cut my throat, go kill myself. And even a person I thought who was my friend told me that Jay, who passed away, he deserved to die. it breaks my heart because he meant everything to me, and no one noticed. No one knows how much pain I went through trying to get over his death. I'm still not over it. I cry every time someone mentions his name. I just want you to know that you are beautiful. Yes, I've probably said this more than 5 times, but if you're being bullied, please tell somebody. I don't want you to end up how I've ended up. Yes, I'm starting to get happy again, but the scars are always gonna be there. It's just something you have to, everyone goes through a stage. It's just, you have to get help. If you're thinking suicidal thoughts or anything, you need to get help. Please. Please do it for me. Do it for your family and friends. People may say they don't care about you, but there are people who care about you. Cutting is not an option. Nothing's an option. You need to understand that you're hurting your friends and yourself if you cut yourself. Just think of your parents. Yes, they might not care about you sometimes. Yes, you might have fights with them. Every family does. But you're better than that. You're better than cutting yourself. You have no idea how much cutting hurts everyone around you, especially when they find out. You need to know. You need to know this. Everyone is remarkable, unique, and different in every way. You are all perfect. Yes, you could say nobody's perfect, but I don't really care. You are perfect whether you believe it or not. You just need to realize that you're hurting yourself. You're hurting everybody around you. And giving up isn't an option. Giving up is just weak. Prove to everybody that you're stronger. You're stronger than what people say about you. Jealousy is a vicious word. And every teenage girl is jealous of someone. You might look on Tumblr and say, "Oh, she's so pretty, I wish I was her." Well, just think. This is reality. You may say you're jealous of her, but there's a girl out there who's jealous of you. There always is. There always will be people who are jealous of you. Jealous because you're beautiful and everything. But everybody is beautiful, whether they believe it or not. Pretty much said all I wanted to say, but please, don't give up. You're better than this. Please. Stay strong. I don't want you to end up like me. Please. Yes, you might think I'm stupid for posting this video, but I'm serious. Please stay strong. Just hang in there. There will always be people that will be there for you, whether you believe it or not. You're worth it.